Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning.
Thanks for being with us.
Appreciate it.
Today is
Thank
your
you.
big day.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny how we got to do 2 videos in 1 month, which is really awesome.
Oh, yeah?
We've been getting requests lately. We haven't seen videos in a long time. Can you make some more? And we did 2 in about 2 weeks apart. So thank you for volunteering.
Thank you.
Tell a little bit about yourself, your journey, your hair loss. Where you came from, and are you local?
No, I'm from Tennessee, originally from Tennessee. I was a state trooper out there for a long time.
Nice.
Retired back in 2020. Been actually looking at your videos since before 2020, which is what led me to you. I moved to Vegas, and now I'm here.
Nice. Oh, so you're Vegas.
Yeah,
Vegas.
now I'm in Vegas. So
hopefully not too
only
close.
had to go 4 hours.
Not
instead
too
of,
close to the strip.
Yeah, instead of 28 hours. No, up north, away from that.
Okay.
But yeah, instead of having to drive, 28 hours or fly out here, it was just 4 hours. So it's a lot easier. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah,
So for Michael, the plan today is to do his zone 1, zone 2. Brand new hairline. We want something that's going to look natural, not too aggressive, not too flat. And we want to cover his zone 1 and zone 2, basically going back 7 centimeters. And Michael also mentioned a little bit of the corners of zone 3 that he'd like to reinforce. So if we do get any extra follicles or grafts, the goal is also to do the sides of zone 3. That way you could part the hair however way you want, okay?
Sure.
So Michael, as you know, the procedure from watching all the videos, as you know, there's 4 phases. Right now we're going to start with phase 1. Phase 1 is the extraction of the 3,500 grafts, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're going to put a little chuck, a little drape behind it. We're gonna start the clipping process.
Okay.
Then you're gonna feel a few seconds of pokes on the side. This is the most uncomfortable portion of this phase. It's just having to feel a very small needle on the right temple, left temple, back of the head for a few seconds. If you can tolerate that, the rest is painless.
Gotcha.
Okay, you'll do amazing. Most clients, all clients do amazing, so you'll be just fine. Any questions before we get started?
No.
So we gave you that little relaxation medication to calm you down, to help with anxiety if you have any anxiety. We also connected you to saline IV to hydrate you. And this also flushes out all the numbing that we're going to give you, the anesthetic, out of your system. As I mentioned, if you feel like you have to use the bathroom, don't hold it in, just give us a few minutes and then we'll pause what we're doing, okay?
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
So we're going to start the haircut process right now.
Right on.
Okay, got it. All right, Michael, I'm outlining your donor, okay? Certain areas we're going to have to stay away just because they're not as dense as we want.
Sure.
So we don't want to over harvest it. Bring your chin down a bit, chin tad. Good. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Like your sides especially, usually the sides are super duper thin compared to the back. And yeah.
Usually the sides are what?
The temples are usually thinner
Mm-hmm.
compared to the back of the head. And density wise.
Is that pretty much the same for me?
Yes. Yeah. So we're gonna clip, bring your look up a bit, perfect.
So I pre-tinted everything a day early, I guess. How will that affect the being able to see the roots or whatever? Is it going to be okay?
Oh yeah, it looks perfect.
Good.
Yeah. We usually ask clients who have salt and pepper hair to dye the hair 1 night before. You mentioned you did it 2 nights before.
Yeah.
But you did a good job dyeing it, so you're good. No problem here. Bring your chin down a bit. Are you excited?
Yeah, a mixture of excitement and apprehension. I think that's probably normal, right? A little nervous.
Of course, that's normal. Everything you're mentioning is
What
normal.
you think about the finish line?
Every client feels what you're feeling. Then you know what they say at the end of the night?
What do they say?
When the day is over,
They love it?
Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, they do love it, of course. But they go, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Oh my God, I was overthinking it. I scared myself, and I'll do it again if I have to. So, I think I have a feeling you're gonna say the same. Let me know if the clipper gets too warm, okay?
No, it's fine. Thanks.
I always joke with clients and I say, on the weekends you could find me across the street at the salon giving haircuts because I've gotten so used to doing this that I could give a really nice fade.
Give me a fade, will you that?
Would you like a line in the back or no line?
A Nike swoosh.
A Nike swoosh. Alright, amazing. And then let's clean the
So I
neck.
don't guess I caught the most recent video. I'm not, is that up yet?
Bring your chin down a tad. That's going to be uploaded today. We finished editing yesterday.
Yeah, the last one I saw
Ahead.
was hairy.
Yeah. We have a new one that should be up sometime today, tomorrow. Let's clean the neck while we're at it. Like I said, you could find me across the street on the weekend. I'm just kidding, by the way. I don't do haircuts. But I could be good at it.
I just saw a gyro shop across the way. I didn't know there was a barber too.
Yeah, there's about 6 salons across the street.
Ah. And a coffee shop.
In the coffee shop.
I noticed that.
And the tanning shop.
I noticed that because, you know, no coffee before this procedure, right?
And we have actually a Michelin star restaurant too on the side of the street that I just found out about.
Oh, nice.
All right.
The hotel was convenient because you just walk right down a couple.
There's a reason why we chose this, Michael. This location is because most of our clients, they're not from LA or the Pasadena area. They're actually from different countries, different states: Canada, Australia, Qatar, Dubai, New York City, Florida, South America, Brazil. So we wanted something that's close and centered to the airports. So we're only about half an hour from LAX or 10 minutes from the Burbank airport, and we have hotels, you know, all around the block. So clients find it very convenient.
The Pasadena hotel's really nice.
Yeah, that used to be a different hotel that the Thai company bought. I think it was called Constance Lucid, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure exactly, but they spent millions of dollars renovating it, and then COVID hit and they had to shut down. So they didn't really, after the renovation, they couldn't really run the business, so they closed down, and then recently Pasadena turned to Pasadena Hotel. All right. What I'm doing next, Michael, is I am outlining your donor. I'm making a grid, okay, for us to equally extract the same number of grafts in each square. Of course, the sides I can't take the same as the back because the sides are much thinner in density, like we talked about earlier. So we'll do a little bit less on the sides, a little bit more on the back. But you did a good job with the hair, with the hair dye. And the reason, do you want to explain to the viewers why we ask clients to do a hair dye? Do you know, Michael?
So that the roots are...
So it's more
salt and
visible.
pepper.
So when a client has light skin color and they have salt and pepper, white hair over white skin, and the bright lights we use during the procedure, the quality of the grafts disappear. So you can't tell as well if the follicle has 1 hair, 2 hairs, 3 hairs, 4. We've seen up to 8, 9 in a single graft. But when you have darker hair, black hair over whiter skin, it pops out more. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that way we get to pick and choose the follicles to give you the most amount of density.
Sure.
Okay, so hopefully that makes sense.
Hopefully we get some dense ones in there.
Well, that's my goal, is I'm gonna take my time and look for the densest, okay? Bring your chin down a tad.
You said what was the most you saw, 8 or 9? In
well, it used to be 8 hairs in a single graft is what I had seen, and then 6 months ago a lady came and she had 9 per follicle. She didn't have a lot of them, but she had like a few that had at least 8 to 9 hairs. Yeah, That's like she broke all the records.
So she must have a 10 for a donor area.
Amazing donor. Yeah, she did. All right, let's see how many squares we ended up with. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30. Okay, so we have 30 squares, and the goal is to do 3,500. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break down the 30 with the 3,500 and see how many it's gonna take per square, and we'll get started, okay?
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do next, Michael, is I am going to disinfect your scalp.
Okay.
And we're gonna start giving you the injections to numb.
Gotcha.
How are you feeling?
Good.
Do you feel the relaxation medication kick in?
Yeah.
Do you
yeah.
feel a little bit more relaxed?
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing. All right, going to disinfect next. All right, Michael, we're a little bit chilly. Okay, we're gonna disinfect this.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Bring your chin down a tad. How's it going so far? So good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. And now we're gonna do the left side. Thank you, thank you. Here we go.
You mentioned that you'll be laying face down for
Yes.
the graft harvest.
Yes.
Is it,
So
is it okay to go to sleep?
you know, most clients do take a nap because
Okay.
they've been nervous the night before.
Yeah.
And they don't sleep at night, so they'll come here, we get started, and they see how easy the process is, and then they ask, hey Jacques, do you mind if I take a nap? Oh, go ahead. Not even 5 minutes later, we'll hear them snoring. So we're gonna find out, Michael, if you're gonna snore or not.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna snore if I
You're
go
a
to
snorer?
sleep. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Get your earplugs ready. I actually had a pharyngeoplasty surgery done on my throat to try to stop
Oh.
it. Yeah, and it helped some.
Thank you. Let me have a marker, please. Actually, let me do the numbing first. All right, Michael. So what I'm gonna do next is like we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna numb this right side,
Yep.
the left portion. Then we're gonna do this left side, the upper portion. You're gonna feel a few seconds. This is gonna be the most uncomfortable portion, okay?
Certainly.
Also, you will be feeling a little vibration device around the shoulder, the neck area,
Sure.
okay? That's to distract you from feeling the injection so much. So now the body focuses on, hey, what's going on my left side with the vibration versus focusing on the needles.
You could just hit my toe with a hammer.
Bring your chin down a
Same
bit.
thing.
All right, on the count of 3, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. If you need a break at any time, I can always stop, okay? Almost done, you're doing great, good job. How bad was that
Felt like a tattoo.
tattoo? Okay, now we're gonna continue, here we go. Do you have any tattoos?
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna do the upper portion, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Doing great, buddy. Almost done. All right. So, Michael, tricky question.
Sure.
Let me see if you're gonna get the answer to this question right, okay? We did the right side of the numbing. Guess what we're gonna do next?
The left side.
There you go. All right, now we're gonna do this left side. Here we go. On the count of 3. Apologies. 1, 2, 3. A little sensitive. You're doing great. Super fast. Almost done. You did it. Last portion. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. If you need a break, I could stop any time. You did it. Good job, my friend. Good job. You did it. And Michael, you haven't had any blood thinners, right, for the past 2 weeks?
No.
Aspirin, Advil,
Absolutely nothing.
no alcoholic beverages, beer,
No
wine.
alcohol, none of that.
All right. Let me have one more. Okay, Michael, this corner is usually the most stubborn. You're gonna feel a few extra pokes. Here we go.
Okay.
Bring your chin down a tad. There you go. All done. Congrats. Worst part's behind you.
It's not that bad.
Pain scale, 10 being the worst.
Yes, 3 or 4, about like a tattoo.
You could be honest.
All right, there was a couple spots that maybe were a little worse, but
Good.
for the most part, just.
So you just finished with the worst part. As you saw, it was just a few seconds.
I've had tattoos that hurt worse.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm going to redo your grid, just because we wiped it off. And then we're going to get started with the procedure, okay?
Okay.
To do 3,500, we'll probably need about 2.5 hours. For the harvesting phase. Bring your chin down.
For the harvesting phase, Doc, who does the harvesting? Is it done?
You'll
by the
see,
whole team?
I'm going to do the extraction. You can call me Jacques.
Chuck?
All right. Have you had your head shaved completely before?
Oh, yeah.
All right, my friend. So what we're gonna do next, Michael, is we are going to ask you to stand up, and we're gonna get you in position. You're gonna be on your stomach, facing the wall, and we're gonna start off the extraction on the right side, and then we'll end up on the left.
Okay.
Like you mentioned, if you feel like your eyes are getting heavy, you wanna take a nap, feel free.
Okay.
Awesome.
Sounds good. Let me juggle for you now.
Doing good, Michael?
I'm doing great.
We're halfway done, okay? It's only been an hour and we're halfway done.
Not bad at all. Very comfortable.
Amazing. Is that your stomach, John?
Thought it was mine.
Was it your stomach?
I think so.
Perfect timing.
Video and then getting my stomach down at the same time, huh?
Special effects.
Yeah. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
You caught you snoring a few times.
I dozed off a little, yeah, a little bit.
Told you you'd be snoring.
It works when you go in the movie theater and fall asleep.
It says all about the movies.
You wake yourself up, yeah.
Mm, 4 or 5 hairs in this one, Graft.
I had a good one, huh?
Yeah, you sure did.
Have y'all explored TikTok at all yet?
I'm not too active on it, to be honest. Everyone tells us you should.
I think it's a good platform. But I found you guys on YouTube.
Nice. You found the videos helpful?
Yeah. Certainly. And you guys have been doing it so long, so consistently, that's kind of what made it more appealing.
Amazing. We get messages, private DMs all the time. When's the next episode coming? I said, episode? They said, yeah, we watch you guys every night before we go to sleep, me and my fiance. That's awesome.
Get you guys a reality TV show, huh?
The only request is they usually want to see the before and afters.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we're going to upload this video the same week or within 2 weeks of shooting it. Results do take at least 6 months to a year and a half to be presentable to show. So what we will do is we will upload the photos when you follow up with us in about 6 months time on our Instagram page, on our TikTok page, on our Facebook page. So definitely the viewers can do a follow-up to see your outcomes.
My goal is to take a picture of it every day for the next year.
Nice.
And give a real time kind of look at everything, the progress.
All right, Michael, guess what?
What?
We're done with the harvesting part. That's where a lot of clients say that it's the most uncomfortable part just because they're lying on their stomach.
Yeah.
The rest is very easy. You'll be on your back.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned you had some issues with back pain.
Yes.
So we do have a Tempur-Pedic that you're sitting on. Hopefully it helps, but anytime you have to adjust, let us know. Okay?
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. No
Good
problem.
news is that we were aiming to 35, but we knew you could have used more. So we talked about getting a higher number, and we're close to 4,000 grafts.
Oh,
Okay.
awesome.
So we ended up with 3,879 grafts. I'm glad because now we can actually cover parts of your zone 3. Initially it was just zone 1 and 2, but as we had talked earlier in the video, we were talking about how the sides and corners bothered you, and if we had extra we could definitely use it. So we definitely have 379 extra, which we could use to restore parts of your zone 3. Okay.
Wonderful.
Good news is you have over 80%, almost 85% doubles and triples. That means the angles and the directions of the extraction went super smooth. You have 21, 25 triples.
Okay.
So basically that means this is going to give you over, and a lot of your follicles actually had 4 hairs, 5 hairs, 6 hairs per graft.
Oh, wow.
So the 2,125 triples can easily equal to more than 7, 8, 9,000 hairs, just because any graft that has 3 hairs or more goes in the same pile. So even if it had 5 hair, it still goes under the same section because the placement is the same. So you probably have over 8 to 10,000 hairs just alone off of your triples. Then you
Wonderful.
have another
Wonderful.
1,100 doubles, 1101. Okay, so automatically 2,200 hairs right there. You only have 653 singles, which is what we need for the hairline. Hairline usually uses about 450 singles. So that's what we want to place for a hairline. We never want to put triples or doubles on the hairline. Naturally we find singles, but some clients I've also noticed naturally they have doubles on the hairline that they're born with, but majority should be singles. That's what's going to give you a natural looking appearance. Triples behind it is going to give you the density. So we need the singles just as much to give you a natural appearing hairline, but the density behind it is going to be with the triples.
Right.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
So this is above average. I'm super happy for
Me
you.
too.
Once
Thank
again, you have 3,879 grafts, almost 3,900,
That's good, that's
just
good.
under 4,000. That's going to give you an amazing density.
Heck yeah.
Plus we're doing PRP for you and exosomes. That's really going to help you with the stem cells, the PRP.
Yeah.
Higher survival rate, sooner growth, minimizes shock loss. It's going to help with the natural native hair. So you're going to look so good in about 6 months time.
Fabio?
Fabio 2.0.
2.0.
So what we're going to do next, Michael, is we
Chubby
are going
Fabio.
to actually, you'll be surprised that during your recovery you might automatically even trim down a little bit because your body's metabolism is working overtime to heal. So I have asked a lot of clients have asked, hey, you know, I have unintentional weight loss after a procedure, so that can happen. So
let's go
no
for that
more,
one, yeah.
no more chubby Fabio, okay? So what I'm going to do next...
No chocolate?
No chocolate. That's my nickname. How'd you know?
I heard.
You heard. Because I like eating chocolate, so it's chocolate.
Me too. I love chocolate.
That's good. Yeah, I wake up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I sleep to it. So what we're going to do now, Michael, is we're going to disinfect your scalp. Okay. So we're going to work on the design, but before I design it, we want to make sure the scalp is nice and clean. So you're going to feel something wet. We're going to disinfect it. Once we have the design, that's when we're going to shave the rest of the hair. Okay. So this could take us 5 minutes. This could take us an hour and a half. All depends. Do we get it right the first time, or do we do different options? I can already envision a hairline for you. We want it to be natural. We have to consider that you have hair loss in the back, so we don't want a hairline that's too low or too flat going across. So we have to customize something based off of your facial features.
Yeah, because I've always had a big forehead, you know.
Yes,
so
and we want
like,
something that's true to you,
right,
not
right.
something you've never had, because anytime you lower a hairline, you're risking lack of survival rate of the follicles, there's not enough blood supply, and scar tissue also across the hairline. So keep it where you used to have it. Of course, you want it youthful, you know, but we don't want to give you a 15, 20-year-old hairline, and we don't want to give you a 70-year-old hairline.
Yeah,
we want something that's going to look natural at any age.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a few options. I'll hand you the mirror, and then you tell me which side you like more, and then we'll take it from there. All right? Awesome.
I've been watching your videos for like 5 or 6
So
years.
you know all of this.
I almost like 5 or 6 years ago was the first time I contacted you guys and sent pictures, and I wish I would have came sooner. Yeah, to be honest, I wish I'd have came 6 years ago. But
on
I'm
average,
glad I did now.
It's about 5 years.
Yeah.
For a client who's actually thinking about it to actually doing it.
Well, I was scared. I was scared it was gonna hurt. I was scared it was gonna hurt real bad and everything.
Worst part's behind you already.
Well, I mean, I was more uncomfortable just laying on my face than the shots.
Yeah,
The shots
you guys
were
hear
not.
that?
Yeah, well, no, yeah, I'm not. I mean, seriously though, but like,
yeah.
I've got a lot of tattoos, and the tattoos hurt worse than this ever did.
Okay, cool.
So I mean, I was so terrified. I'd have built myself up. I was like, oh my
funny
god,
is
it's gonna be
like
terrible.
Most clients who have the most tattoos hate needles.
Yeah, yeah.
But they got tattoos everywhere.
Yeah, they hurt worse than transplants. So if you're not sure about whether you want to get a transplant and you got tattoos, get it done. It's not bad, not bad at all.
So I'm gonna disinfect the scalp next. Okay. All right. All right, Michael. We're disinfecting your scalp. Okay. And now we're gonna start with the design.
Okay.
Perfect. You have some glass. Comb. Look down a bit. Turn slightly this way. So you knew my nickname, huh? Jacques a lot.
I've got a sweet tooth, man.
You too?
I'm a sweet person. I love the sweet
But you
foods.
know, I'll be honest with you. Last 3 weeks, I'm not craving it as much. I don't know what it is. I just woke up one day. I said, you know what? I'm not craving it, so I'm not gonna have it.
I cut it out all sweets for like 2 weeks straight. And the first 3 days, my roommate he said, bro, he says, you've been kind of a grumpy dude for you've been real kind of mean and nasty the last few days. I was like, I wasn't trying to be. I was just, you know.
It's the trigger withdrawal.
Withdrawals. That's a real thing, man.
Too hot?
No.
Alright, perfect. Alrighty, so now what I'm going to do, Mike, is I'm going to take a few facial features, measurements, and come up with a nice looking hairline for you, okay? Alright, turn slightly this way, bring your chin down a tad. Okay, close the eyes. It's going to measure chin to eyebrow. 15, bring your chin down, 15 centimeters. Ideally, perfect location would be at 7.5. So, take a look at this, Michael. So, the distance from your chin to eyebrow, if you look at that, that's 15 centimeters. You see that?
Yep.
So that tells me this is 7.5, this is 7.5. Together, I have 15. Where would be the perfect location, ideally, to place the hairline from the eyebrow up to give you equal proportions? 7.5, okay?
7.5, yeah.
So if I do this from the eyebrows up, 7.5 would be right here, okay? Kind of too low for what I was envisioning, just because, like you mentioned...
When you say too low, you mean too far down this way?
Too far down, yeah. So we want to actually raise it up. This is more on the aggressive side. So this is something you've never had, so we want to go a little bit higher up. So I typically like the rule of 1/3, but this is a great example that it doesn't always have to be the rule of 1/3. There are some exceptions, okay? So I'm gonna go slightly higher up, okay?
Yeah.
And then lift up the eyebrows.
This is kind.
Yeah, exactly.
This is kind of about where I had like a widow's peak when I had all this hair, but it was, I think my hairline normally was further back.
It was slightly higher
just
up.
for except for the widow's peak.
If you look at it, you could tell where the old hairline used to be. Raise the eyebrows for me. You're gonna see if I was to trace it, it kind of goes like this, and like you said, this used to be the widow's peak right there. I don't want to give you a hairline that's this low. You've never had it, okay?
No, right.
You want to keep it to where you've had it. But I just wanted to show as an example that rule of 1/3 isn't always the case.
Yeah.
There are some exceptions where we do have to go a little bit different.
People with a 5 head like me.
With a 5. Alrighty.
I'm okay with it. I'm used to it. I have always had a big forehead.
The bigger the head, the bigger the brain.
Maybe, I don't know.
Look down a bit. Alrighty. And you do a few options, okay? Next, keep the eyes closed. And the comb. Perfect. Bring your chin down a tad.
My high school teachers wouldn't agree with you on that big brain thing. I did do good in college.
So this way, bring your chin down. Lift up the eyebrows. Raise the eyebrows up. And relax it. Bring your chin down. Alright. I'm just going, envisioning what I see in my head to see how it's going to turn out and look for you. Look down. I don't like this one. Not a big fan of this one. Michael, do me a favor. Keep the same body position, but slide on over slightly to the right. Nope, same body position. Hop on over like this.
Scoot over.
Scoot over. Yep, you got it. All right. Bring your chin down a tad.
I was going to show you something, if you don't mind. So, like, you can see here what you're talking about with my picture, you know.
Look down. Back. Look down. It's not bad actually, I like this. Looks really good. Look down.
What's these?
Less.
Thank you.
Less. Relax. Chin down. Chin down. Down. All right, Michael, we're putting up the finishing touches. Okay. So, like I mentioned, bring your chin down. We don't want to have a fake looking hairline. The right and the left should look similar without making it look identical, and the line itself should be jagged and irregular, okay? So let me take a look, close the eyes. Perfect, love it. Perfect. Do me a favor, Michael, pick a point on the wall, focus. I'm gonna take a few measurements, okay?
Okay.
Bring your chin down. All right. I am next, Michael, going to break down the zones, okay? Oh, I forgot, I haven't shown you your hairline yet, okay? You saw the right side earlier, but not the left. Tell me what you think. So you have a little bit of a different indent here on the skull versus the right side. This is flatter, this is a little bit more plumper. So it took me a few different attempts to get it just close enough without making it look identical, okay?
Yeah.
They're very similar. They're 98%. You don't want it to be 100. If it's 100, it's going to look man-made, artificial, like architecture. Now the eyes can pick it up. Okay.
Yeah.
When there's irregularities to it, let me have a pencil. That's when looks the most natural. So if you look at the mirror, I'm still going to lower the hairline by placing these little random hairs in front of it that go zigzag all the way right to left, and then we're going to give you a slight widow's peak. So it's almost like we're lowering your hairline without physically lowering the line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
and I love it. And on this side here, it's pretty much like my original hairline kind of was, because they weren't even.
Yeah,
they
that's
weren't
what
the
we
same.
want.
They weren't the same.
The right and the left should look similar, not identical. You know, let me have a ruler. If I wanted to give you a hairline, this is what we see in a lot of videos, is a hairline that goes like this. This is going to look unnatural.
Right.
Unfortunately, there are many clinics that do this, especially overseas. They take a laser gun, they point at it, and they draw it out. Your hairline, we spent a good 30-40 minutes customizing it, different options, and this is the one that looks the most natural, okay? Otherwise, this straight line that kind of goes like that, like this, like that, we could have done it 30 minutes ago. That's not going to look natural.
Right.
Okay?
Got it. Love it.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to break down the zones, and then I'm going to outline this line that we drew with a permanent surgical marker.
Did you shave a little bit right here? Is that what I'm seeing?
No, I didn't shave there. I shaved more this area so the line could draw over it. Okay?
Okay, gotcha.
You like what you see?
Yeah, I love it.
Or do you love it?
I love it.
All right. Bring your chin down a bit. I'm now going to break down the zones. As you know, zone 1 is the first 2 centimeters, okay? This is where it has to look as close to natural looking density as possible because it's the most visible.
Take a picture too. yeah, get in there, get it. Chocolate.
Chocolate. All right. Now we're gonna do zone 2. Bring your chin down. Zone 2 is the following 5. Chin down a little bit more if you don't mind. I know you mentioned you have a history of a neck injury, neck problem. So sorry if it hurts. All right, and then you had mentioned about the sides. Let's go slightly like that. Slightly like that, and then we can sprinkle some into zone 3, anything that's left over. All right, Michael, here is a mirror. Brand new hairline, okay, which is going to go across like this. Drop, blend into your temple. That's called a temple angle closure. This is what you want, where it gives you that side profile that almost looks like this.
Gotcha.
Like that. What you don't want is the hairline that goes back with the open space. That's going to make the forehead look too big, okay? Same on this left side. We're going to drop it to the temple. Then we're going to do all of this right side of zone 1, at least a natural density of at least 70 grafts per 1 centimeter square. And then we're going to do this left side, okay? Then we're going to do zone 2. Zone 2 is the following 5. Ends right here. Zone 1 is the first 2 centimeters. If you look at that, that's 0. This is 1, this is 2. So 2 plus 5 equals 7. It's going to end right there. So we're going to give you coverage the first half. That's going to look amazingly super dense and thick. And then you had mentioned about how these corners kind of bother you. Anything extra, we're going to place it there. Anything extra, we're going to place it here.
So does this get mostly doubles and triples here, or where's the
singles have to be, hairline has to be singles, the softeners have to be singles. But all of the space that you see, the first 2 centimeters, is going to be all triples. In front of it is going to be all the singles. So we want the singles for a natural impact effect. We want the triples behind it to give you the most amount of fullness.
And then doubles, or is it doubles?
And then we taper with the doubles.
Oh, right on. Wow, that's going to look great.
It's going to look fantastic.
Yeah.
We're going to take some pictures, and then I'm going to shave the rest of your hair, okay?
Right on. Give me this here. Who gets this?
All right. Just like bring your chin down the top. Yep, there you go. This way. Beautiful. Here we go. Now that we outlined the region, we're going to shave the rest of the hairs, okay?
Okay.
When was the last time you had your head completely bald like this?
2004.
2004? You just did it for the heck of it?
No, 2002, 2004, Howard Patrol Academy.
Wow.
Had to do it twice. I did it in 2002 and 2004. Razor blade.
Down to the skin.
Down to the skin.
You weren't kidding.
Yeah. Low maintenance haircut, they called it.
More like zero maintenance.
Actually seemed like a lot more maintenance having to shave it every day.
That's true.
I think they just try to take our identity away from us. So they can mold us. Mold us into who they wanted us to be.
Alright, I'm going to outline, Michael, okay, this design. This is the part where you have to stay as still as possible.
Okay.
Some clients start shaking the legs, wiggling it, they yawn. Obviously, if you get on, you're gonna have to yawn, but try to not have any movements of the face. Don't say anything, don't lift the eyebrows until I'm done with the sketch, okay?
Quiet mouse, still mouse.
There you go.
Okay.
You have a marker? These things dry out so fast, I didn't even use that one. Alcohol. Let's get rid of these little dots in the front. Now let's trace this side. Turn towards me. Look down. Give me alcohol one more time. Alright, Michael, we're numbing this area up, okay? So this is the most sensitive area for this phase stage,
Okay.
I should say, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a supratrochlear and orbital nerve that gives sensation to the top of the scalp by numbing this and this and that. 80% of the scalp will go numb, okay? This is the most sensitive portion for this phase, but it's literally less than half a second, half a second, half a second, half a second. Okay, I'm going to palpate for the nerves.
Gotcha.
Keep the eyes closed. Don't make any sudden movements. By the time you say ouch, it's already done, okay? Poke, I feel it. Here's the second one. Don't move. On the count of 3, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Look how fast that was. Here comes the second one. Don't move. 1, 2, and 3. You did it. The right side's done. You took it like a champ. You didn't even flinch. Now we're going to do this left side. Poke here, poke here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And here comes the second one. Don't move. 1, 2, 3. You did it. Good job.
Tattoo is still worse.
Now I'm going to go back in this right eyebrow. Since I did the initial injection, this should be much, much, much less. You shouldn't feel a thing. Did you feel much?
A little bit, not much.
Okay, relax the eyebrows. Alright, this is the most sensitive portion. You did amazing. Now you're gonna start noticing how the forehead goes super heavy.
Okay. You mean like sleepy feeling?
More like you're wearing a tight helmet feeling across the forehead.
Gotcha.
Okay. Some patients say, hey, even the tip of my nose feels numb. So all that is normal. I'm gonna give it about 2 minutes, Michael. I'm gonna allow this numbing to work its way up, okay?
Gotcha.
And after this phase, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're gonna see how the design that we did is gonna look a little bit more higher and
Wipe
elevated.
this eye off.
There we go.
Yeah, I got down in my eyeball a little bit.
All right, turn slightly this way.
Thank you.
We got it.
Got it.
Bring our chin down. Let's do a final inspection. Look down. Perfect. All right, my friend, push your head back, get nice and comfortable. And I'll be back in 2 minutes and we'll get started, okay?
Okay. You guys want these?
All right, here we go. Michael, we're gonna numb.
Mm-hmm.
Most of this is gonna be pain-free because we did the eyebrows. This corner here, you're gonna start feeling it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You just have 3 seconds of pokes here. And that's it, you did it, good job. If you can tolerate the same on the left, that is all you have, my friend. How bad is that?
Tattoo's still worse.
All right, right side's done. Now we're gonna do the left.
I can't imagine though a tattoo on the head.
There we go. I think we've seen those. There we go. Almost done. 3, 2, and 1. You did it, my friend. You survived. You made it through. That's gonna feel like a million pounds, okay?
Okay. Yeah, that's probably the oddest thing of everything is just the feeling of your head being numb when you're not used to it.
Yeah. Excellent, pretty good.
Your video, don't throw the ball at the video game. Sorry, probably messing things up.
Why don't you juggle?
Yeah,
Let's see
if
you
I
know.
had another one, I could do it. I think I could do it.
Yeah?
Yeah, if I had 3, I'm
We're
pretty sure I could
gonna
do
test you on it now.
it.
Ian, let's get Michael a 3rd ball.
I think I could do it. It's a little weird position, but I think I could do it.
All right, you did it. You survived.
I get what you're saying about the
Where's the
feeling
third
of
ball?
the heavy head. I can feel it.
We got it? Is it in here?
No, we'll get it right now.
Oh, you really put me on the spot. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
All right. We're gonna test your skills.
We're gonna see. I haven't tried to juggle anything in a long time, but we'll see. I get 2 tries, right?
You got the other 2?
He's got it over here.
Where's the other 2 balls that you had?
John's got to say, here we go.
All right.
Oh, we got it.
There you go. Don't blame it on the position either.
We gotta take that off. Let's see. I can do it. I almost had it. Almost. It's a weird position. Oh shit! Balls everywhere. Diddy party.
Thank you. It's okay. We'll blame it on the medication. How about that?
Yeah, it's a medication.
It's the medication,
I
guys.
think I could have done it. I think I could have done it standing up.
All right. We're gonna start the hairline. Should not feel a thing. At any point, if you do, please let me know, okay?
Sure.
Here we go. Skin's very healthy, which is fantastic.
Awesome. I'm excited that there were so many doubles and triples and what in the fours.
We're excited for you. Any pain?
No. You're a little sensitive right there.
Sensitive?
Yeah, a little. I feel a little bit of.
That's numbed out for you?
Just a little stick, not real bad.
You're gonna have a little bit extra swelling, okay?
Okay.
So the tattoo is still worse, right?
Oh yeah. That was one of the things I was the most terrified about. Was like I watch all the videos and just seeing the people getting the shot. The one that was really scared me was the one with the eye.
How did that go?
And it wasn't bad.
You did amazing.
It wasn't bad at all. It was just like like a prick, not even like to me it didn't even feel like a bee sting or anything. It was just kind of
That's what a lot of clients say
just
after
a light prick.
the procedure. Is like, oh my gosh, it was much more scarier when I was thinking about it than actually doing it. So it's very normal to scare yourself. You overthink things.
I can relate to that.
You know, and when they get it done, they go, oh my God, I wish I had done it sooner. It was nothing, I'll do it again if I have to. It was like a day in the spa.
Yeah.
Turn to the left of it if you can. Perfect.
I think when they draw your blood with those little stick pins, I think those hurt more. And then
Those I can't stand. They
yeah,
scare me.
then your finger hurts all day. But this wasn't too bad.
Alrighty. Center your head now. Now we're gonna do the closures again. Chin up towards the ceiling a bit. Bring your chin down a tad. Perfect. Someone's stomach growling.
That wasn't me that time. I think that might be Johnny over
It must be John behind the camera.
there.
All right, Mike. How's lunch?
Good, real
What'd
good.
you have for lunch?
Bunch of sweets.
Bunch of sweets.
They don't
I
give you.
see.
They don't give you food. They only give you sugar and sweet. No, no, it was really good. I had some kind of chicken and then what was that
Hummus.
place? The hummus and
Hummus
stuff.
buns.
Yeah, I'm Mexican, so I figured out how to turn it into a burrito.
Amazing. So
I'm over eating it with the burrito, thinking the pita bread.
make it that's actually a good idea. You know, infuse it. But we're done with incisions. You had lunch, so now we have the last phase. Okay, the last phase is basically implanting the follicles into the incisions list that I made, where I follow your natural angles and directions of the hairs of what you had left. Okay, so the team is the 18 they'll be implanting on you, and you probably have another 2.5 to 3.5 hours, and you'll be done.
Okay.
Okay, you'll watch a movie. You should not feel a thing. But have you seen your hairline yet?
Yeah, a little bit.
You saw it?
Yeah.
You did a sneak peek?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit of it.
What does a little bit mean? You just kind of went like this?
Yeah, well, you drew it on.
Oh, so you saw the design, but not the
Yeah.
incisions.
Okay.
All right, hold this. Keep in mind, Mike, what you're going to see now is not the final outcome in regards to the placement of the hairline. Yes, so we drew the design that we wanted, but I injected your scalp with 30 cc's of fluid. So your scalp raised.
Right.
Okay, so one side's going to be higher, one side's going to be lower, the fluid's shifting to the right, shifting to the left.
Right.
So right now when you look at it, you might say to yourself, hold on, this is not exactly what we drew. It's because it's elevated, and one side is always typically higher than the other because the fluid is shifting from right to left, okay? And it's usually the right side that's the most
Come on, man,
swollen.
you're killing me with anticipation.
By the way, Mike has a new goal in life once he said he gets his
Oh
hairline
yeah,
back.
definitely gonna be a stripper after this.
Are you gonna be, do you have your name?
Hey, well, I gotta submit my name to the nursing home. Let them know.
All right, Mike. So this is your new hairline. Okay. This is the part that's swollen. You're gonna see there's a little lumpiness right here. This is all fluid.
Yeah.
Next few days, this is gonna come down just like
Right.
that, and look how amazing that's gonna look.
This is really close to my original hairline.
You have
pretty
a
much.
small widow's peak. Okay.
Looks great. I mean,
And
except for
then-
the blood.
Yeah. And this
That is
will look
great.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike. I can't wait to see you in the 6-month follow-up.
Yeah.
We're
for
going
sure.
to do PRP stem cells, which is going to help expedite and increase the survivability of the follicles.
Do
okay?
I come back out in like 28 days for the to
Yes,
craft
if you
it?
want to.
Yeah,
the
I'll probably
option
come
of
out.
coming
Yeah,
in.
for
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
Since you are in Vegas, if you do want to come out, it'll be to your benefit.
Yeah, right
Okay,
on.
so what I'm going to do now, Mike, is I'm going to give the instructions for the team for the placements of the follicles, which graft quality goes where. Okay.
Okay,
And then we'll
great.
start the implanting. Watch a movie or two, and next thing you know, you'll be done.
Right on.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Michael, we're going to do the PRP stem cells. Okay. You're not going to feel a thing. Any pain?
No. I got a bunion that hurts a little bit down here on my toe. Good. No bunions. I got really nice feet. Trim them up really nice. Gonna be a foot model. Start my OnlyFans.
Seasons 2 is coming up when Mike comes back to do the crown.
Bigfoot.com. No.
Mike, you need to be on a TV show.
I'm not sure what the subject would be.
Thank you. Chin up a bit. Perfect. Beautiful. No pain, right?
No, I feel nothing. Just tight. The head's tight from the.
Sure, that's normal.
You know the worst part of getting a hair transplant is dyeing your hair for the procedure, because I got that shit all over my hands, pardon my language, and it don't come off.
It will come off.
So wear gloves, folks. Wear gloves. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, I always watch the video. I've been watching y'all's videos for like 5 or 6 years, and it's like, and most of the times people are just like, they look scared to death, and I'm like, oh man, I don't know, it's a little scary.
Mike, I hope you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I definitely do.
That's good. We have 2 new videos coming up shortly.
Right on.
You did amazing. Last phase, okay?
Okay.
Team is going to start implanting. I'm going to give the directions. All right, so Michael, what we're going to do is I'm going to go over with the team the distribution plan, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do singles, guys, for the hairline. We have 600 and I believe some change of singles, and close to about 450 or so is going to go on the hairline. So we're only going to have only 200 left, which we can mix in zone 2. But majority of zone 1, I want it to be triples, and then behind it doubles, and then I also want to go some triples in the center of zone 2, and then the rest, the 2s and 1s, mix all throughout. Okay, singles for the hairline to look natural, triples behind the hairline to get the density, and it also goes slightly this way, triples, 2s here, and then 2s and 1s everywhere else.
Got Jeff Bridges, naked tail over here. Or Bo Bridges, I don't know which one this guy is.
Здравствуйте, приветствую вас. As the Secretary General of the United Nations, an organization of 147 member states, who represent almost all of the human inhabitants of the planet Earth, I send greetings.
Video you, video of me.
Alright, Mike. You made it through. How you feeling?
I feel good.
Beautiful.
Feel good. Excited.
How was your day?
It's been a long day, but it's good.
Very good. And I'm going to sit you up. Everything is nice and clean. Bear with me for a moment. Let's get rid of this for now.
The hardest part is just being still.
Yep.
You're gonna me sit up?
No, yeah, sit up, get nice and comfortable.
Okay, thank you. I needed that.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, we're all done. How was your day today?
Good. Not bad at all.
Very good. Everyone treated you well today?
Oh man, I had fun.
Good.
Great. I love the staff. I know I picked the right place.
Beautiful. Thank you for the kind words. You ready to see it?
Yep.
Excited?
Excited.
Here you go. Take a look.
Oh yeah, it looks great. It looks great. Wow, he was even able to get back there in the corners and stuff on that.
Yep. We took care of all the areas of concern for you today.
Oh wow, it looks great.
What do you think? You like it?
I love it, man. I love it. I
There
love
you
it.
go.
Absolutely love it. Wow. You know, and he really got like right where my old hairline was. It's like right on it.
Yeah, and everything is still swollen today.
Yeah.
So it's still gonna drop a few millimeters,
This side,
get nice
huh?
and condensed. Yeah. It's all lumpy bumpy, but it's gonna get better in the
I
next couple of
already got a
days.
lumpy bumpy head, so it can't be that much bad.
That's funny.
Oh man, it looks great. I love it.
Beautiful.
Oh wow, it's great.
All right, well,
Excited. Yeah.
team, if you want to follow along with Mike's journey, like and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, LAFUE Hair Clinic. On Instagram, that's our username. And in 6 months, we're going to see a 6-month result, about 50%, and we're going to follow along with Mike's journey.
At Mike Arguello on TikTok.
There you go. At Mike Arguello on TikTok.
Yeah. I was telling them I'm gonna take pictures every day for the
Beautiful.
year, because that was one of the things. Sorry about that.
Mhm.
One of the things that in my research in the last 5 or 6 years watching you guys, one of the things I always wanted to see was like, well, what did it look like after a year? What did it look like at 6 months? So I'm gonna TikTok it a picture every day and throw it on TikTok.
I love that.
It's Michael Arguello, spell argue, ARGUE, and then put LLO at the end of it, and that's on my TikTok, and I'm gonna do it every day, so I kind of see what happens, you know,
Yeah.
let everybody else
It's going to be a
join
nice journey for a year to see exactly how it's going to look.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to seeing that time lapse
I'm
at the
excited.
end.
I'm excited, brother.
Yeah, I mean, your numbers were great. Your hair texture is great. It's going to come out really good.
Yeah, how many grafts was it total?
Let's
again?
take a look.
I wanted to put that down and remember it. I know it was like 3,800 or something.
Yeah, I'm going to go through it for you right now. We'll go through your graft number and its distribution as well. We got, here you go, 3,879 grafts. Only 17% of those were single. So this is the best case scenario type distribution that we see here.
So that's 650.
653 singles.
Let me write that down. I just want to remember for myself.
Of course.
1,100
1,100 doubles.
1,100 doubles.
Only 28%. And a whopping 55% triples or more.
Oh, wow.
And our triples, we include the quadruples, the fives, the sixes, etc. A typical distribution is about 25% singles, 50% doubles, 25% triples. Yours is skewed in a very positive direction.
Yeah.
We want these to be more than both of these combined, and that's exactly where you are. So, best case scenario.
That's awesome. That's
Great numbers for a great guy with a great hairline design.
Yeah.
We're really looking forward to seeing the outcome. Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you, Dad. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Thank you, guys.
Like and subscribe, team. Thank you.
Appreciate it.